talks about that a man's iman really is complete when he enters into a state of ghurba, which is estrangement from one's own land, and I think he's getting that from the hadith that the Prophet ﷺ said in Sahih Muslim, that Islam began a strange thing and it returns a strange thing, and he said, blessed are the strangers. And gharib, as you well know, is one of the meanings is to be in a strange land where you're not from. And so the idea of going out is really you become gharib, and that in itself is a spiritual station in Islam, to be a gharib. And what you do is attempt to find kindred spirits. And I think also there is a blessing. I found that there is a blessing in setting out, because there is a hadith that the Prophet ﷺ said, من سلك طريقا يلتمس فيه علم فهو في سبيل الله حتى يرجع. Whoever sets out on a path, and salak is suluk, whoever sets out on a path seeking knowledge is in the path of God. In other words, like a mujahid, somebody struggling in the path of God until he returns. And then there's another tradition that says that Allah has taken it upon himself to provide for the seeker of knowledge. So I think one of the wonders for me of literally setting out was to see that, my provision came from places unexpected, because I really, when I went out, I did not have the money, I didn't really have the means to take care of myself, and yet I saw just really wondrous things happen without ever being forced to ask or beg, even though the traditional scholars consider that acceptable for a seeker of sharic knowledge to ask wealthy people to help them while they were seeking knowledge. It really never became an issue with me. So I just think there's a lot of great benefits in doing that. It's kind of setting out literally into the world and trusting in Allah, and inshallah with the noblest of intentions, which is to acquire knowledge.